EPA WA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for January 31st, 2022. Final day of the month of January, and what a month it has been. Some areas getting a lot more snow than others, but we certainly got into the wintry precipitation this month that we did not see in the months prior. But we'll see how February goes. It is, climatologically speaking, the snowiest month of the year, so we'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Today's video forecast is sponsored by Kinsley's Family Market in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Kinsley's is the world's largest ShopRite, and the ShopRite logo means they're all about food, they're all about savings, and they're all about you. The Super Bowl and Valentine's Day are both coming up, and Kinsley's ShopRite has all of your party wings and food necessities for the Rams and Bengals Super Bowl matchup, which is on February 13th. It's a Sunday, and the very next day, roses for Valentine's Day. So they also handle 16 local wineries and have a great beer selection, their own in-house smoked meats department, pharmacy, and the largest shop-from-home department in the area. They are Kinsley's ShopRite, located at 107 Kinsley's Drive in Broadheadsville, Monroe County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Monday video forecast. Okay, so let's get into today. Today we have some clouds this morning, and they're going to give way to sun. It's going to be cold today, as you see by the temperatures I have here. 28 to 33 is a spread, so still cold to end the month of January, and still cold relative to average to begin February as well here on Tuesday, but we will see a little bit more in the way of sun on Tuesday until very late in the day. Then you start to see some clouds coming back in. So today's clouds giving way to sun. Tomorrow's the opposite. Start off with sunny skies, and then you'll have clouds moving in late in the day. Now, interesting thing about tomorrow night is there's the potential for some freezing fog. And some of you may have heard that term before and might not know exactly what that is. So we have warm air advection coming, and we have cold air at the surface, and warm air overriding that cold air at the surface, so you get fog, right? Well, the problem is the temperature is below freezing. A lot of low-level moisture below 1,000 feet in elevation, according to the soundings anyway. So that is a recipe for the super cold water droplets that are in the clouds, and sometimes, which is basically the fog at the ground level, to freeze on surfaces. This is also called rime. You may have heard that too, R-I-M-E. That will give you, it's not freezing rain, and it's not frost. It's a completely different thing, and it's a different process that forms this. And you get some crazy little ice, the little piece of ice that forms on certain tree branches. Cars will create some black ice on area roadways. So I do think it's going to be a problem for at least the interior that is experiencing that fog overnight on Tuesday night, because it will be below freezing. You're going to have that moisture in the lower levels associated with fog. And a lot of times with fog, you get that kind of misty stuff there. Well, that's going to freeze on contact because it's going to be too cold at the surface. So we'll watch out for that. That's going to be Tuesday night into early Wednesday morning. And then after that, Wednesday, we're going to have a milder day. We're going to have temperatures shooting up into the 40s. Now, I will say one thing about this warm-up that is expected Wednesday, Thursday this week. It is not nearly as warm as it looked like it was going to be a couple days ago. We were talking about upper 40s into the mid-50s even down by Philadelphia for at least one of those days by Thursday. It no longer looks like it's going to be that warm. It is going to be warmer, and warmer relative to average by a couple degrees, but slightly above during that period, not well above like it was looking like a couple days ago. So if you're looking forward to the warmth this week, unfortunately, you're not going to get that. Just a little bit of a milder turn here. Warm enough that it's going to be rain, though, and we'll have some rain come in, rain showers come in on Wednesday night. And then Thursday, it's going to evolve into periods of rain, which will continue overnight Thursday night. So the Thursday night period, probably later in the day on Thursday, into Thursday night is when we start to evolve into that periods of rain, steady periods of rain. And then we get to Friday, and you're going to have rain changing to sleet. And it's still showing freezing rain here, but it's not freezing rain. It's going to change over to sleet and then maybe end as a little bit of snow, but not a lot, as the cold front associated with this system pulls through. There is an area of low pressure forming along this boundary. It is a cold front boundary. Once it moves through, though, you have that changeover. It was a lot more aggressive in previous runs that I was showing. Actually, I showed that yesterday's Weather Weekly's video, what the European model was doing. This is the European model, and it has backed off that idea. And it was really the only one showing that, except for some secondary models that we won't really mention. But there's some other, everything's pretty much going in the same idea that you will have at least a brief changeover once the cold air rushes in. So you're going to have temperatures on Friday in the morning. Morning highs, it'll be in the upper 30s to near 40, and they're going to drop off as that cold front works through. And if there's any remaining precipitation at that time, you get some sleet pellets mixing with the rain. Then it's going to mix with snow, and you might even end as a brief period of snow. Not a lot of accumulation, little if any, is expected, but there might be some minor accumulations in the interior. European ensemble is hinting at that as I move this forward from this point. See these areas from Missouri going straight through parts of Illinois, Indiana, Detroit is going to get hit pretty hard with this, with snow, but we're on the southeastern side, so we get primarily rain. But as we move this forward and this front moves through, look what it does. Gives you a little bit in our area of some very minor accumulations of snow on the back end. Don't get excited about this. This is not a real big deal. But what this could do, and what I'm more concerned about, is if you're going from temperatures that are above freezing, you have liquid precipitation going all through the night on Thursday and into Friday morning, and then we change over to, whatever we change over to at the end isn't really going to be that significant. What will be significant is with those crashing temperatures, you're going to have temperatures dropping below freezing. You're going to have some icing issues from the water that is left on the roadways that will be an issue here for Friday evening, Friday night, and of course on Saturday morning beyond that. So we'll keep on top of that this week. I just don't see a big storm situation with this. It looks like it's just going to clear out for the weekend, and we end up mostly sunny and cold both Saturday and Sunday. And right now, we're not looking at any precipitation for this weekend coming up, okay? So maybe as we get into the following week, maybe a week from now, there could be something around to give you a little bit of snow. But we'll see. We'll see how that works out. We have a lot of time to look at it, but I just want to give you a heads up on those two main icing issue time frames, which is going to be with the freezing fog or rime on Tuesday night with the fog that is expected. And then again here on Friday, once the front passes and we have that changeover, that brief changeover, then any standing water that's laying around or wet roadways can freeze and you get some black ice issues there. So we'll continue to follow that throughout the week and give you the latest as we get it. For now, have a great Monday. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for January 31st, 2022. Have a great Monday.